Hello everyone, and well, fucking Nintendo Switch 2, they are still dunking on that one. Sure, they already make the money that they needed to do to make a profit with Pokemon CA, despite that it's a dog shit crap that looks worse than PS2 games. But anyway, so also has been disclosed how that console is not doing well for performance at all in other types of games. They kinda also nick up at third parties because, well, like we have said, people want physical editions. And when it comes, even when from software games, even they're playing on PC, they still want to have the physical goods because there is a franchise that, well, they made their name. From software are at the top thanks to the Souls games they have created since the Demon Souls. But well, what is going on here? So, to prove the point that Nintendo Switch 2 is just kinda bad, or while at the same time, well, why these problems with optimization are happening, and when yeah, even this game can run on Steam Deck. Yeah, I said it. Elden Ring works fine on the Steam Deck on a handheld PC. But looks like Nintendo Switch 2, despite that they announced that one is not going to be the case. So this is an announcement that has been official yesterday, October 23rd, by From Software. So Nintendo Switch 2 Elden Ring Tarnished Edition release date change. So it really is a tarnished edition. So Banco have announced the following release date change for the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 titled Elden Ring Tarnished Editions. Before the change, the release was scheduled to be this year, but after the change, it's going to be the next year. So, yeah, they kinda or either they optimize that one, and if they can't, they're just going to straight out cancel the release. And actually, I think it could be very damaging by a mile with Nintendo because they are basically telling, oh well, this is this game. So you apparently switch to, like they said, it's updated hardware that at least it was powerful enough to be like a PS4. Elden Ring can be played on a PS4 even with expansions. Ring, excuse me, Elden Ring Night Rain can also be played on a PS4. But you're telling me like the latest console that has been released this year from Nintendo that should be a powerhouse cannot, and they are delaying this one even further to see if they can actually optimize it and make it playable. Because if this shit, the frame rate drops are so frequent, man, with a games like that, yeah, you are going to make you grab your hair and trying to remove it by force, man. Oh well, you get involved after all the stress. Trying something like that. It's going to be insane, but well, here is. Well, development in progressing wholeheartedly towards the release. It was deemed that more time is required for game performance adjustments, and the decision to change the release date was made. Further announcements will follow once a specific release date has been determined. And is that they need to still determine that. So they were so vague, so ambiguous at this year, and they are in the same path the next year. So yeah, it's not looking good for Nintendo. It's not looking good at all for them. So look at this. We offer urgencies and points for inconveniencing players who have been eagerly awaiting the release of these titles. Thank you for your patience and support as we continue to make performance adjustments. So even this also had like some concerns because if they remove animations that PS4 has from the Nintendo Switch 2, man, if they kinda remove like content assets so to make it run smoother, yeah, people are going to notice. People are going to make comparisons because they actually want to keep making these comparisons, and it's going to be so damaging. Either two way, Nintendo doesn't win in this case. So if it's cancelled, yes, there's goes third party support. If it is actually released the next year, but it looks and runs like ass, even worse than a PS3, yes, Nintendo is kinda fucked when it comes to third parties because third parties are going to see that, oh, so you told us that even when can post our games with this kind of support from your player base, it's not going to happen because they're going to see that. Probably some Nintendo is going to still buying it. And look, Elden Ring is a good game. I'm not going to shit on that. What I'm cheating is the performance. That yeah, even I have to say the Steam Deck runs don't run the game just fine. But since they advertised this one as the next gen console that is more powerful and is struggling. So this is what is going on with Front Software, man. Yeah, scheduled for 26, not a specific date. Ooh, well, it's not looking good for them, but yeah, don't have sympathy for Nintendo. That's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.